Hey everyone, today we are featuring another gameplay for 114 SP2. It is the season level 100 reward for this season. And by this time, if you play the game regularly, you should be close to unlocking it or probably unlock it by the weekend. So I thought it's a good time to post another replay for this tank. My setup is listed in description, but essentially it's skills that improve gun handling as well as camo. So this time I'm in Triple Ridge. We got the south spawn and going to the sniping hill, the hill everyone loves to snipe. F8. It used to be better pre 6.0, but you know, since this map come back, it's not as good because they can get under your hill at like E8 relatively quickly and then keep you spotted for the enemy team. And this happens to me every time, so I try to not even contest the light tank. I just expect they will be there. So what I try to do is drop some trees and hope that our team spots someone and I can punish them without getting spotted. Our light tank is going, he's at a F7 and surprisingly he hasn't spotted anyone. I managed to spot the E100 and get a shot on his lower plate. My tank doesn't have enough pen. It's 329, right? But with the pen drop, it's about 40 meters of pen drop. 279 or 289. So with that pen, right, I was at E100 was at 400 meters. It's kind of 50-50 whether that pen is at cheeks or not. And since he got unspotted, I'm not even sure if I hit it. But it's not. I'm not confident with that shot. So I try to go for lower plate, but since it's not exposed, I managed to pen his cheeks this time. A light tank is at a decent spot. He will spot anyone early. I mean, he didn't spot the E100 mainly because he was on the lower side of the terrain, but he did manage to spot that 140. Yep, their light's already there, and we didn't even know that he's under the hill. But that is something you can expect. So I'm not even going to contest with the guys on the 8-9 line. The units get spotted and manage to pen him. The tank does have decent shell velocity and aim time. So you know, if someone get exposed and you can quickly aim at him, you have a good chance that you will hit them and hopefully pen them. Because sometimes if it takes too long to aim or the shell velocity is slow, like V5, then units could have gotten in cover. So that is one good thing about this tank. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this tank since I've played about 60-70 battles. Either I do really well or my team is so bad that I can't even get 4K. And that's mainly because this tank can't hold by itself since it has no armor. It's no E4, right? In E4, even if your team is bad, you can just hold a corner. But with this tank, you kind of do need your team so you can engage the enemy from a distance. I realized that we're about to lose the F8 area, so decided to run preemptively. 140 as expected. He did push, managed to put a shot on him. And artillery focusing as usual. I'm pretty far away and there's like entire tank brigade going down the one line, but artillery focusing on poor SP2. And he also connected, so that was kind of unfortunate. I was hoping maybe I'll dodge it since it's that far away, but he did connect. 140 is tracked, so decided to take out tanks or a gun out of the game because they have a decent amount of tanks over here. And I am kind of worried about getting pushed as well. Artillery fired again, but this time I managed to use this a little climb to not take any splash damage. Creating some more distance between myself and the enemy so I don't get spotted when I fire, so I can easily do damage and then trade my HP towards the end of the battle. It's 5 minutes, no, 420, 3000 damage, so nothing special so far. And we see a wild Fosh. Not a very easy shot, but somehow I do end up hitting it. I was glad. Targeted, trying to get it covered. That was not a safe shot though, since I was in a very exposed position, but I was lucky there, and you do need a luck sometimes to help you get decent damage. Sometimes you get unlucky, and in this game it was the opposite. So Ruthless gets spotted I took my time. Easy shot to his lower plate. Ruthless doesn't really have armor. As you know, it's a tier 8 check heavy hull. It's very easy to pin. And looks like he doesn't even have a decent crew because I'm penning him and not getting spotted. Put another shot at the Ruthless and finish. Or set him back to garage. At 5k damage, 2 kills. I'm rotating to, well, while Foch is spotted. I was going towards to the 3-4 line so I can support my team that is pushing. We do end up spotting the Foch in the middle. Trying to get a shot and doesn't look like he's exposing much. So he survives for now. The score is even. Our light tank is pushing Foch and I really want to get rid of this Foch. Do manage to pen him? Yeah, because the last thing I want is I lose track of Foch and he end up clipping me because the Foch does have decent speed and camo. And a very lethal auto loading gun. Moving a little bit closer to my team so I can support them when they do end up pushing because I have a feeling that our guys on the left, they want to cross 1-2. Machine finishes our ML. Trying to get that machine in the render. Bang, 730, that's a high roll. Wanted to finish the machine before he runs away. Because, yeah, that's like any tier 10, it's just difficult to deal with when you are by yourself. So I do have a shot at him. He leaves. No, he got sunspotted, but I do manage to finish him off. 7k damage. CC Mark II gets spotted. It's at C2. Yeah, I thought it should have penned, but I mean I was 90% fully aimed, and you know it happens. It's part of RNG. Didn't connect there, waiting for him to peek again. Hopefully I get another chance. And at this point I was thinking I might be able to get a 10k. There is hope, especially because the other TD hasn't been spotted and CC is at a decent amount of health as well. And since the artillery buff, if artillery is not spotted, more likely than not it'll be a 1500 extra HP as well. The Borask do get spotted. Both the Borask are in platoon, and they're from a well-known clan, so they are a threat that I have to be careful of. Otherwise, they can, even though they're tier 8s, they can easily take me out. I'm also trying to cover our I7 because the other TD, ISU, should be around here somewhere as well, either at B2. He does get spotted. I7 spots the 152 and got a free pen, which bumped me to 7800 damage. Still close. Still the potential to hit 10k. CC Mark II is overexposing to finish that I7. Managed to put a shot on him. He also managed to pin I7. Now retreating. The Borask overexposed a little bit, give me enough time to connect the shot, which puts me to 9000 damage, and all I need is at this point is to kill the artillery, and I'll be happy, even if we lose the game. You know, it's always special to hit those 5-digit numbers, the magical 10k. Just rushing towards the B2. The tank has decent speed. I mean, not the best, but it's still not frustrating that it won't take forever to get somewhere unless it's an uphill. Artillery is full health. Unfortunately, I7 put a shot in the artillery, and we lose our light tank as well. We had a healthy advantage, but yeah, as expected, those Borask are eliminating our tanks one by one. I7 put another shot in artillery, and with every shot with every pen with every shot he pens into artillery, it kind of breaks my heart that I'm not going to get 10k. His artillery is only a 400 damage, and I'm not sure how much health Borask has it as either. And I think if I have to have a chance at 10k, I have to do all the remaining damage. I think in total they have probably less than 1000 damage. So a little bit disappointed, but nonetheless I can go for artillery now, because I7 for some reason, I think he thought artillery must be loaded and didn't want to take an artillery hit. You managed to pen the artillery. One Borask is at 100 and then 300. And yeah, the best case scenario for me is that I pen both of them and end up killing them. I'm also at 4 kills, 4 minutes left, but Borask not the easiest tanks to chase in a field map or in an open map. They have the concealment and the speed, so they will always outspot you, and considering I don't even have the armor, they can easily pen. But the hope's still alive. Maybe we can hit a 10k. Also, if you haven't watched the previous 2 videos of SP2, make sure to watch those as well. In the one of the games it was 9.7 and then the other one was a 10k. So I do recommend that. Slowly making our way towards the Borask, and hopefully we'll find them. They do end up putting cap pressure essentially to bait us, so that you know, when we come, the guy that's not on the cap will essentially take us out. Because our I7, he doesn't have much health. He's one shot for Borask, and I don't know what TD it is, but I don't think it's the best TD either. I7's waiting for me. I don't want him to go in without me and just die. At least I can take a shot and we can, or at least I can take a shot and kill them. And I7 can just hold the angle. Almost made my way to the cap, and hopefully I'll have a clear shot. Nope. The Borask successfully baited us. Killed I7, and now I'm in the middle of nowhere, essentially, on the mercy of those 2 Borask. They fired 1 shot. They have like 3 in total. I could easily lose 1000 HP here. Being targeted. I had a rough idea where he is. He missed as well. Timer down to 2 seconds, and the hope of getting 10k is diminishing with every passing second. Because as I said, the Borask can just keep playing with me and that other TD. They will always, you know, they have the better mobility. They have, and camo. We did see that one of the Borask is running away, but I was hoping the other one is still there, so that they can create a cross. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't again end up in the crossfire between the 2 Borasks, making sure that J9 area is clear. And as I'm doing that, I do get spotted by the Borask. He goes left. I try to get a shot on the left, also moving on the left side. Maybe I'll get a shot. And as soon as I lose the spot, I go right. That's what he does as well. He was a little greedy to get us some more damage as well. Same as me. You know, I would have done the same in this situation. I do manage to pen that Borask. At 99.58, missed the shot, and Borsig goes down. 1 minute remaining. I have to kill the Borask, but there's no way I can. Also, if I do end up killing the Borask, I can also get Top Gun. At this point, I had kind of given up hope that there's no way I'll catch the Borask. Trying to get to the sniping hill where it all began, and hoping maybe I can spot him. There's not much time left. 45 seconds remaining. And it's just sad when you miss 10k when you're that close, and you can smell the 10k but you end up missing it. 30 seconds. Try to get this angle, and at this point I was thinking, what would I do? Because I know they're decent players, they were in platoon, they were doing well. What would I do if I was the Borask? I wouldn't worry about surviving. I would want to get more damage. So I decided to turn back, and I was hoping that he would try to flank me And that's what he does. He gets spotted. I don't rush my shot this time. He fires, miss, and I do end up killing him. And there was no need for me to rush because I could take both shots from him and still survive. But I do manage to hit him. Got lucky with that last kill though, and end up hitting 10k as well as Top Gun. So a decent game for this tank. Once again, the crew and equipment are listed in the description. Make sure to check that out. And that's it for today. If you aren't following me on YouTube or Twitch, make sure to subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and like the video if you enjoy it. If you don't, dislike it. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's it for today, and I'll catch you another time. Have a great rest of your day, guys.